portrait and biography of the electric guitar maestro Joe Satriani. Satriani is a bit like the modern-day Mozart. Moreover, Joe said of Mozart that he was a shredder. A flashback to the east coast of the United States, where Joe Satriani was born in 1956. He will start playing on his big sister's guitar and will also try the piano and drums as well. But overall, Jimi Hendrix is his idol. And when in September 70 Joe heard from a soccer friend the death of Jimi Hendrix, there's a trigger inside him. Joe goes to see his football coach and tells him that he's leaving the team to become a guitar hero. Well, he has a lot of work to do, but he trains very hard, always with the support of his favorite Jimi Hendrix candle. At 19, he leaves for San Francisco, then forms the group The Squares, a mix of Van Halen and the Everly Brothers. One day Joe brings a demo of instrumental compositions, but everyone thought it's ridiculous and he would go nowhere. Even his drummer and friend Jeff Compitelli will finally be his right-hand drummer in the future. He will also meet Rubina, his faithful wife, and will even put a personal touch on Joe's guitar. To improve, Joe follows the teaching of the jazz pianist Lenny Tristano. He's blind and guides Joe to give sense to his music and makes him work on autonomy and the durable discipline of the metronome. Finally ready, Joe opens his music school for guitar experts and will have as student Steve Vai, as they both will become close friends, and Kirk Hammett from Metallica. Vai will give him a good advice to record his first composition with the label Relativity Records, whose manager will say of him, "You don't look like a rock star, you don't write rock star music, I don't really know what we're going to do with you." It's 1986, Joe released a UFO album coming from nowhere, with the song Rubina, The Snake, Driving at Night, and The Hordes of Locusts. The album, Not of This Earth, goes almost unnoticed, but Joe still believes and knows that his next album will make a strong impression, a bit like the Jimi Hendrix Are You experience. Straight out of the hand of a superhero alongside the Silver Surfer, Joe released the album Surfing with the Alien. Rocking guitar riffs with Ice Nine, Satch Boogie, such his nickname as everyone scratches his name. And when he is asked to do an instrumental rock tour, he's not quite sure how to do it, so he recruits two talented musicians, Jonathan Mover on the drum and Stu Ham on the bass, and goes to the mat in jeans, t-shirt and the wah-wah under the foot. The prodigy was noticed by Mick Jagger and is hired as guitarist for his solo tour in '88. But Joe dreams in blue and prepares his next album, Flying in a Blue Dream, with songs with lyrics this time like I Believe, Strange, The Phone Call, and Ride. We are in the 80s, Joe Satriani still has his hair and gets a second good tip from Steve Vai. He tries the Ibanez guitar, a Japanese brand which designed a custom guitar for him based on the 540 radius model with DiMarzio pickups, Mojo and Path Joe, an Ibanez edge vibrato with double locking of the strings, and a chrome or silver finish like the Surfer. The JS signature guitar was born. The guitar hero is ready to make his guitar sing and cry. I'm to suffer the greatest roller coaster melody, but Joe will still have to change the strings and he hates it. Joe composed on the theme of time travel with Time Machine, always to a mind-blowing tapping rhythm, and Joe ended up losing his hair and shaved his head in '96, the year he got the idea of a guitar hero concept, the G3. A concept with two other virtuoso of its choice. Steve Vai, his lifelong friend, the hairy John Petrucci of Dream Theater, Eric Johnson of the band Austin, and Paul Gilbert, the shredder. He then released his self-titled album Crystal Planet and Engines of Creation, an album in which Joe innovates with a 7-strings guitar. Parallel to his solo career, a chicken footprint with 3 heels gave him the idea of supergroup Chicken Foot with Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony, ex Van Halen, and Chad Smith on the drums from the Red Hot. Tirelessly, Joe Satriani continued to release albums of instrumental music, with Strange Beautiful Music, Is There Love in Space, Super Colossal, Professor Sachafunculus, Black Swans and Wormhole Wizards, Unstoppable Momentum, shockwave supernova. What happened next? Shape shifting. The elephant of mass. And it will also be found on American football fields, not to play with the ball but to play the American anthem, and always following his 3 rules: play cool, stay cool and sound cool. That's it. It's over for the little story of Joe Satriani, and now we're going to move on to his portrait. And for that there's nothing complicated, just take a step back.